Everyone. Today we are going to continue our nature drawings by drawing flowers. Springtime is the best time to see so many flowers outside, and I hope that you've already been outside and seen some of the flowers that we are going to draw today. Like normal, I am going to be drawing these flowers step by step, showing you how to do it. It's okay to pause, rewind, or re-watch parts if you need to. We are going to use those simple lines and simple shapes that we have been working on in kindergarten. And also, don't forget, when you are done with your drawings, that you can send them through Class Dojo to your art teacher, either myself, Miss Wick, or Miss Beck, whichever art teacher that you have that usually visits your classroom. All right, guys, go ahead and find something to draw with, and let's get started. Here are our types of flowers we're going to learn how to draw today. It's a tulip, a daisy, and a daffodil. And these flowers are inspired by the YouTube channel Art for Kids Hub. So if you would like to learn how to draw more things that Miss Beck or I do not show you how, don't forget you're welcome to check out these other channels and learn how to draw new things. All right, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and scoot these out of the way and get a new sheet of paper to draw our flowers. I'm going to go ahead and draw all three on the same paper today, and you're welcome to as well. So I'm going to put one on one side, one in the middle, one on the other side. And as we're drawing these flowers today, boys and girls, these flower drawings would make a great present for Mother's Day that is coming up. So if you have a lady in your life, a mother or someone that is like a mother to you, these flower drawings would be a great thing to give them. You could make them a card and give it to them as well. All right, my first flower I'm going to draw is our tulip. I'm going to draw it on this side of my paper. And toward the top, I'm going to start off by drawing a big letter U. Like this, big letter U. Now, at the end of our letter U, right here, it could be either side. I'm going to do it to this side. I'm going to draw a diagonal line. A diagonal is a line that's not flat, not up and down, but it goes like this at an angles, kind of like a slide. Imagine you're at the top of a slide, and you're going to go, wee, and stop when you touch the other side of your U. Now, I'm going to do almost the same thing on the other side. I'm going to start at the top of my U, start to slide, but once I touch this line, I have to stop like this. Whee! And stop. After that, in the middle, I'm going to draw what looks like a mountain line. It's basically a zigzag that's going to go up and back down and touch those lines like this. Zig-zag. And now we have our flower shape. Now to finish off our tulip, I'm going to draw a straight race car line that's going up and down. It's called vertical line. It's going to start here at the bottom of my flower shape and go down toward the bottom of my paper. And make the next one match. Make it right beside it. Down and stop. And I'm going to go ahead and just connect them at the bottom as if I've picked this tulip. It's not growing out of my ground anymore. Last step for our tulip is to draw the leaf, the green part. I'm going to start at the bottom and make it go out again at a diagonal like this. Straight. And just bring it back in. Boop, and touch your stem. Here we have our tulip. All right, next flower I'm going to go ahead and put in the middle, which is our daisy. I'm going to start off again toward the top to make our bloom. I'm going to draw a very small circle, boop, for the middle of our daisy. And to add the petals, I'm going to draw lines that start off straight, do a little curve, and come back to the middle like this. Straight up and down line. Little curve, boop, like a little baby rainbow. and bring it back down and touch. I'm going to do this all the way around. So I like to turn my paper to help me draw it like this. Up, little rainbow, boop, back down and turn. Up, little rainbow, 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 down and turn. I think I can fit one more. Up, little rainbow, down and turn, and we are back to the middle. Now remember, if yours is not perfect, if your petals are different sizes, some are longer, some are shorter, that is okay, because flowers, of course, they all grow differently. That's the great thing about nature. They all don't look exactly the same. They're all not perfect. They all have their different shapes and sizes. So it's okay if yours looks different than mine. If your petals are all different, some are bigger, some are small, that's what's going to make it beautiful. So next, we've got our bloom, our blossom here, our daisy. We're going to do like we did with our tulip and draw a straight line coming down, down. Draw another one right beside it. And if your petals are in the way, that's okay. Just pick a spot to start drawing down. Like my tulip, I'm going to connect my ends. I'm going to draw some small leaves, curved lines coming out the bottom, and curve it under, back in. Curve it out, under, back in. There we have our daisy. All right, our last flower today is going to go right here. It's called a daffodil. Now, this one can be tricky, so it's okay to pause, rewind, or replay any parts of our video. I'm going to start off with an oval, which is like an egg, except I'm going to make this oval very bumpy, like our grasshopper, boing, 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 jumping around in an oval like this. I'm actually going to make it leaning a little bit too, so I'm going to pick a spot to start, make it go diagonal at an angle like this, boing, 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 boing. Do one underneath, boing, curve it back up, boing, 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 make it touch, boing. So it's kind of leaning to the side, diagonal. Then I'm going to draw toward the top of that oval a straight line like this. And I'm going to make 3 little lines coming out. 1, 2, 3. From the top of my oval, I'm going to curve it out like this. Curve. And I'm going to do the same on the bottom. Curve it under like this. Curve. And I'm going to connect them. What a funny looking shape so far. Now I'm going to add my petals, a lot like our daisy. It's got petals that curve out and back in. They look a little bit bigger though. So I'm going to start from this corner, curve it out really big. Start on the other corner and try to make it touch. Curve it out, make it touch. I'm going to make one toward the top here, starting somewhere, anywhere along here, and go up and bring it back down. Let it touch wherever it touches and stop once you touch a line. Make one go under, under, and back. And just so you can see a few more petals, I'm going to add a very small petal, same shape, up and back, out here, touching my petal, up and back, little bitty, same thing, start on your petal, down and back, And to finish out my daffodil, I need to add our stem and leaves, just like our other flowers. So somewhere out here, behind all of this detail, I'm gonna add a curve, curving out, and let it go whoosh all the way down at the bottom. Whoosh. Make it curve like a candy cane. Make the next one right beside it. Curve it like a candy cane. Whoosh. And I like to connect it here at the bottom, make it touch like we picked it. And daffodil leaves are very skinny, so they're gonna go up and back, leave just a little bitty space. Up and back. There we have our daffodil, our tulip, our daisy, and our daffodil. Of course, if you would like to add more details, if you want to add some zigzag grass, zigzag, 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 to make it look like we didn't pick those flowers. They're just growing right up out of the ground. You can. And if you want to make this into a card for Mother's Day, or just because to give it to somebody, you can even take your paper like I am, bring those two edges, those two sides together like this, line it up the very best that you can. It's okay if it's not perfect, if it's a little bit off, that's all right. Just get it the best that you can. We're not going for perfect. Nobody's perfect. And you can turn it into a card so that when they open it, voila, there is all of our flowers. You can decorate the front or the back if you would like to. When you are finished with your flowers, whether you draw them or turn it into a card, please don't forget to have your parents help you take a photo either of your drawing or you holding your drawing, and send it to your art teacher, Miss Wick or Miss Beck, through Class Dojo messages. We would love to see the drawings that you are making. All right, guys, see you next time. Bye.